Next, escaped convicts make a last-ditch effort for freedom.
Drop the gun, pig!
When law enforcement goes after escapees, the dangers are high. Usually the criminals have nothing to lose. Sergeant Lanny Fields and Trooper Richard Rice of the Indiana State Police realize just how far desperate men are willing to go.
It's just after sunrise on the morning of September 1st, 1978. Two men run through the woods of Putnamville, Indiana. Leslie Smith and Andrew Pine have just escaped from a state prison. Both are convicted felons with a long history of criminal activity. The men make their way to the side of the highway where a car is waiting.
We're out here now. Happy days.
But even as they speed off, dispatches on the two suspects are filling the airwaves. Within minutes, Indiana State Trooper Richard Rice observes the suspect vehicle and starts his pursuit.
Guys, get down. There's a cop back there.
Man, what are you gonna do? I'm not going back.
Putnamville, 5322.
5322.
Behind the suspect vehicle is a maroon four-door, eastbound on US 40 approaching State Road 241 south.
As Rice continues his pursuit, Sergeant Lanny Fields is patrolling nearby and hears his colleague's dispatch. Fields heads towards Rice's location as backup. Meanwhile, Rice pulls the suspect vehicle over.
Driver, passengers, show your hand.
Man, I don't believe it.
Passengers in the rear, exit the vehicle to the left.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Driver, exit
Be cool,
the
yeah.
vehicle.
Just be
Do
cool.
it now. Driver, exit the vehicle. Turn around, face the other direction. Do it now.
As the suspects step out of their car, Trooper Fields arrives on the scene. The two officers cautiously approach the escapees and begin to handcuff them. Rice cuffs Pine, and Fields attempts to cuff Smith. But Smith's wrists are extremely large, and Fields is barely able to get the handcuff to the first notch on Smith's right hand. When Smith complains the handcuff is cutting his wrist, Fields takes him to his car to get his keys to adjust the handcuffs. The officer holds his suspect down with one arm and reaches for his keys with the other. As he adjusts Smith's handcuffs, the escapee makes his move.
Break. Drop the gun, pig. Drop it. Drew, get his gun. It's my game now, I ain't playing.
Smith threatens to blow Fields' head off if Rice won't give up his gun. Seeing that the convict is desperate, Smith hands over his weapon and removes Pine's handcuffs. Now both men are armed. Smith orders the two patrolmen into the trunk of Rice's car. He tries to close the trunk but cannot, succeeding only in slamming the metal onto the officers' heads. Smith's anger and desperation are clear. He is capable of anything, and the two patrolmen fear they're about to be killed. But at that moment, Trooper Charles Reardon pulls onto the scene.
Put the gun down! Drop the gun!
Smith orders Reardon to give his gun to Pine. But unknown to Smith or Pine, Reardon has an off-duty .38 caliber revolver in the small of his back. And when the time comes, he makes his move.
Put it down! Put it down! I got you now! Come on! Get over there! Now! Cover now!
With Pine secured, it's now Reardon versus Smith. The officer screams at Smith to surrender, but the escapee screams back that if Reardon doesn't drop his gun, he'll kill Patrolman Rice and Fields. Reardon refuses to back down, and Smith, reaching a breaking point, reacts. He opens the trunk and points the .357 revolver at Fields' head. But in the split second before he fires, Fields manages to raise his arm between himself and the gun. This instinctive movement saves the officer's life, because when Smith fires, the bullet hits Fields in the arm instead of the head. Reardon reacts by shooting Smith in the back. The lives of the two highway patrolmen are saved due to the resourcefulness of a fellow officer. Leslie Smith recovered from his wound and was convicted of escape, attempted kidnapping, and attempted murder. He is now serving a 70-year sentence in the Indiana State Penitentiary. Andrew Pine was convicted of escape and attempted kidnapping. and is now serving a 42-year sentence in the Indiana State Penitentiary.
Driver, this is the California Highway Patrol. Keep your hands in.
Men and women, lives on the line. These are the real stories of the Highway Patrol. After dawn on the morning of July 3rd, 1970, a man drives the Indiana interstate in a stolen car. In an isolated area, he spots what appears to be another car abandoned alongside the road. There is no one else in sight. He stops to check it out and finds the car deserted. Quickly, he breaks in on the passenger side away from the road.